Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Wip Wednesday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and I am so glad that you're here. Welcome, come on in, relax, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever it is that you're drinking, and let's chat. Let's chat and crochet together, shall we? I have my crochet here. I've been making some good progress on it, on this blanket, the second blanket in 2026 that I am making. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Not exactly sure of the colors, but we'll get into that, right? We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But yeah, first, what is in your cup? What is in your cup? Hey, Patty Barker, happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Naomi, aloha, kakahiaka. Did I say that right? Kakahiaka. I'm probably not. I did not probably say that correctly. So my shirt today says, personal stalker will follow you wherever you go. And that is a pug. My mother-in-law gave me this shirt when I had a pug named Daisy, and Daisy was my girl. So at that time, she was my girl, you know. Oh, what is that noise? Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Yeah. Oh, my. So we had to get a new refrigerator in our pantry, our old refrigerator, which was about 15, 20 years old. Just the motor just started going wonky, wonky, wonky. We had it repaired once, but then it broke again, and so we replaced it. So it just made a weird noise. So all right, not a bad noise. It was just she bumped it and it made a weird noise. So let's see. Oh yes, ma'am, I did. Aloha kakahiaka. Yes. Okay. I did say it right. Okay. And Patty Barker, you have an empty cup. You just finished your coffee. I am working on mine. I have hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. All right. And Miguel just got in the car. He's going to go get groceries. He's going to drive and listen. Will you be careful driving, Miguel? You be careful driving for sure. For sure. So let's see. The first question was, what's in your cup? I know Naomi doesn't have anything in her cup yet because it's only 6 o'clock in the morning where she's at right now. And so she hasn't had time. You haven't had time to make some coffee, have you? No. Yeah. Um, I don't know why that yellow looks different. And I know I checked it. So let's talk about yellow for a second, shall we? You know, there's different shades of yellow, and one of the yellows is so pale that it is almost like an off-white, right? And so initially I was going to use that in my blanket that I'm making. But as you can see, look, I'm going to show you. It does kind of look off-white, doesn't it? So I decided to not use this color, and I decided to go one yellow up of what I had in my stash, okay? Well, what I have in my stash, hey, stop that. My yarn kept unraveling. I had some yarn barf, and I was trying to grab it, and it was unbarfing on me as I was pulling it up. Oh my goodness. So, you know, this looks rather white, right? And my colors were supposed to be pastel. So that's why I chose this one. But when I started crocheting with it, it just looked too much like an off-white. It didn't have that. It wasn't giving me yellow vibes, right? It was giving me old white vibes. And so I went and got a yellow. It was the next yellow up that I have. In a 4-weight yarn. Okay. I do have a perfect yellow in a 3-weight yarn. Wouldn't you know it? So, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not so sure. I mean, I'm stuck with it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm committed. I'm committed, but I'm not so sure. So I'm going to show that to you in just a second. But first, let's go back to the comments. Hey, Cree, how are you? Happy Wednesday to you. Yes. Oh, Naomi says my coffee is brewing. Good, good, good. Aha. And Patty Barker is doing good. She's getting ready to do her morning ride. She has a stationary bike and she rides her bike every morning, which is excellent, excellent exercise. Mm-mm-mm. Nice. That's nice. Naomi's thinking about doing an exercise regimen when she moves to Arizona. That is nice. Oh, Cree, I'm glad that you're doing okay. I'm glad you're doing well. Mm, my coffee is so good. Mm. I need to turn off my sound on my phone. I already got a scam call today. Yep. Turn off my sound. There we go. There we go. All right. All righty, righty-ro. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Thank you. Personal stalker. The shirt is quite old. Like I said, my mother-in-law gave it to me many years ago. Every now and then I pull it out of my closet. Um, it's a little worn, but it is so comfy, and I love it. I love it. Oh, nice. You sew t-shirts for Easter presents? Great. That is a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. Let's see. Who starts so early? Oh, I need one with your face. Yes, I do. Can you work that out for me, please? Can you work that out for me, please? I need one with your face. Mhm. Let's see. Oh, the spammers. Oh, there was a spammer? Well, thank you for getting rid. Oh, the spammer's on my phone. Yes. I thought you saw somebody on there. The spammer's on my phone. Yeah. Start early. What can I say? I don't know. I don't know why. Why did they do that? No. So I've got coffee in my cup, and there are a lot of kids in need. There, they, there are, yes. Miguel, I saw that you worked on your project last night. You were up um, quite early. Good morning, Rowena. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Rowena, did you know that my mom got my oldest granddaughter, who's 8, a sewing machine for Christmas, and she is learning how to sew. And she's in American Heritage Girls group, which is kind of like Girl Scouts. So they have vests and badges. And her mom sent me a video of Nicole sewing a badge onto her uniform using her sewing machine. So she is into it. She is so into sewing. It's really kind of cool. It's really kind of cool. I thought about you. If you were closer, the next time she comes and visits me, I would bring her over to your house and let you introduce her to your long arm quilting machine. The girl would fall in love with it. That would be on her next Christmas list. Oh my Lanta. That would be so awesome. Oh my goodness. You have 300 kids in need? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Cree. Do you have help when you're making items and and all of your meals and things like that? Do you have help? I hope you do. Oh, and Naomi says, Cree, please add a shirt for me with my face on a stalker shirt for Barbara. Naomi is a personal stalker. Okay, so mom just got her a small, and she did not get her even a name brand. It was a small one from Walmart, and I don't know what the name of it was, what the brand. It wasn't like Brother or any of that I would know. And it was not expensive, but the reviews on it were really good, and adults were using it, and they were like, "This is a great first sewing machine," and it is. I showed her how to sew on it, and it is, but I don't know what brand it is. So anyway. Let's see. Oh, you're on your own with your mommy. Oh my Lanta. Cree, you are going to get yes, jewels in your crown, definitely. Definitely. Naomi says good morning, Rowena, and Jim says good morning. Good morning, Jim. How are you today? Are you keeping up with your wife, or is she keeping up with you? Yeah. Yeah, I hope you're having a great time. I know you are, but we're excited for you. Let's see. So let me show you what is on my hook currently. So like I said, I'm really not sure about this yellow, but I have committed, and so I'm doing it. I showed you this yellow is way too light. It gives the off-white vibes, right? Even though it's called lemon ice. So it is supposed to be yellow, but it just isn't doing it for me. So let me show you the yellow that I've got on my hook right now. And so I guess if I hadn't started with peach, I wouldn't be like freaking out right now. But I'm in my head, I'm a little bit freaking out, but I'm doing it. I am going to do it. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to just, because as every color gets added, it's going to have a different look, right? So I had the peach, and then I had this much baby blue. I had a whole skein of peach. So that's why there's 20 rows. On the blue, I only had this much blue. Now, the other blues that I had were like royal blue, navy blue. Yeah, and that, I didn't have anything that was a light blue. Now, this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. That's all the blue I had, but that's okay. And then in between each row, I'm doing 2 rows of white. So this is the yellow. So if I just show it this way, it's not so bad. I mean, it is a bright yellow, but it's not as bright as some of the yellows that I have. I mean, seriously. And this is supposed to be, a project that I can use whatever yarn I have. And, my yarn is getting skimpy. The last time I ordered yarn the last time I got yarn was last July. Wow. That 9 months ago. So yeah, it might be time to get some more yarn. I don't know. So anyway, it's okay this way, but then look. Kind of different, huh? But the thing is, the next color after this one is going to be this color. So it's a lavender. So this is going to be the next color. And yeah. So I'm just going to have to, my whole thing was it's going to be all different colors, separated by 2 white rows. So I'm just going to have to be okay with it. And it's just going to be unique. See, do you hear me like telling myself that it'll be okay? Because I'm not, the whole thing is to have color blocks, right? It's not supposed to match. It's not supposed to be matchy-matchy. One of the colors is going to be this mint green, and it is pretty vibrant. It's not going to look vibrant. See, it's kind of going to be washed out. So it's more vibrant than what it looks on the screen. And this is mint. And it is a true mint. It's not a baby mint, it's a mint. So it's not coming through on the screen. Ay, ay, ay. So that is what is happening here. So what's on your hook? I want to know. You have 50 now? Oh boy, wow. So when you're quiet, you're working. You've made 50 of them so far. Wow. You are doing really amazing. Spring colors, yeah, yeah. It is spring colors. And so it's going to have the mint green, it's going to have the lavender, and it's going to have a hot pink. The hot pink is going to be the last one in the row. So, and it's actually, yeah, it's kind of a hot pink. It's not a neon pink, but it is a hot pink. So it's happy Easter spring colors, definitely. So this is our Wip Wednesday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet. So go ahead and grab your coffee and grab your whip and let's crochet together. Let's crochet together. So this is my year of something new, and this is a new pattern for me. And okay, so Krista with the Secret Yarnery, this is her pattern, and it's called the I think I told you last time, but I'm going to tell you again. You know why? Because I think it bears repeating. Okay, it is the nope. Perfect Start Granny Blanket. So it's the Perfect Start Granny Blanket. I absolutely love the way she started this blanket. I love it. I have never, ever in my life started a blanket the way she started it. So if you want to know what she did, go over to her channel, Google Secret Yarnery Perfect Start Granny Blanket, and watch it. I was amazed. And really, really amazed. And it is, I don't even know how to describe it. It blew my mind the way she did it. I had never seen the technique that she used. And yeah, what a great technique. So maybe it's out there. I don't know, but I've been crocheting for over 50 years and I have never seen that before. Just saying. Ooh, I'm got myself started crocheting and I am on a roll. On a roll. So, yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Wildflowers blanket. Yeah. Thank you, Naomi. Naomi says, that's beautiful, Barbara. Ah, you've got your coffee and you have the teddy bear blanket squares on your hook. You're crocheting at 6 a.m. Woo. That's awesome. So Naomi, tell me, when you travel, do you stick with your time zone of your home time zone? Or do you stick with, or do you like transition to the time zone of where you're at? I read somewhere that, if it's just like an hour or two different, then you should stick with your home time zone, like for your body. But the thing is, the sun going down, the sun coming up, it changes depending on how long you're there. It would change your circadian rhythm, right? And so I think your body would soon adapt. Let me do this, and let me get rid of this comment and let me get rid of this comment so that you can see and watch crochet. So this blanket is really easy because once you get it started, all you're doing is 3 double crochets in each space. That's it. I mean, easy. It is truly a mindless crochet. And you're just going back and forth until you don't have enough yarn for a full row. Then you stop and you change to the white, 2 rows of white, and then go to another color. So listen, you know what? If you wanted to do this and make it school colors, football colors, basketball colors, whatever, baseball colors, you could do that. So I just found out today that I listened to this group. Their last name is Cain, Cain, and so their group is called Cain. They're a Christian group, and there's 3 singers, 2 ladies and a guy, and they're brothers and sisters. And so one of them is married to a Major League Baseball player, and I did not know this. And this year, he has been traded to the Tampa Bay Rays, which is really cool. So she and her family are actually moving to Florida. So I just thought that was really cool. He is a Major League Baseball player. So yeah, I'm going to have to check him out. And so apparently he's new on the team, and she just shared that in a story today. So I was like, wow, that's interesting. Let's see. Okay, cool. You change with the present time that you're in. For you, it's easier. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Patty Barker says, finished putting the border on a lapgan made out of 12 different granny squares. Started a cowl for another fiber group you attend, making things for Advent for 20 shut-ins. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. And I'm so glad that you're starting early. And that reminds me, we need to know how many days until Christmas. How many days until Christmas? Let's see. How many days until Christmas? Let's get this party started. 295 days until Christmas. 295. That is awesome. So if you have something in mind for Christmas, get started on it now. Yeah. I went into my zone again, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, so that's how many days until Christmas. 295. Oh, Naomi, you love Cane? That's awesome. I love Cane too. I mean, they're really, really a great group. Really a great group. Okay, and March 4th today. March 4th is National Sons Day. National Sons Day. And which is kind of cool. I have two sons, and I didn't have any daughters, but I did have two sons, and so now I have my granddaughters, so it's fun. Now I'm getting to live the girl life, the girl vibe with them, and that's kind of cool. I love it, love it. And then my oldest grandchild is a boy, so it's my grandson. And I absolutely loved becoming a Grammy with that boy. So I know I talk about the little girls a lot, but they're a little bit closer, and so they do visit more often. So today is National Sons Day. So if you have any sons, you can, tell them how special they are. Today is also National Marching Music Day. Marching music. So was anyone here ever in the marching band? Let me see. Oh, I was not in a marching band, but in middle school, I was in the band. No, I wasn't. Wait a minute. I wasn't in the band in middle school. I was in the band in elementary school. In elementary school, I played the clarinet, which is a good memory, but I don't necessarily enjoy it. I'm glad I did it. I remember doing that. One thing that I was very good at with the clarinet was squeaking. I could squeak like nobody's business. Oh, I was thinking about that the other day. We had an elementary school, what do you want to call it? I don't know, like where we were in the auditorium and the parents came. I don't know whether it was a talent show. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember that our band played one song. And I do remember that I squeaked, and I was proud of myself. I was secretly proud of myself. I think I had a little bit of a rotten streak when I was little. Of course, I don't have one now. No rotten streak in me now. Oh my goodness. So Marching Music Day, National Marching Music Day. And it is also March 4th, National Grammar Day. National Grammar Day. So, you know, I have tried to reform myself to not be the grammar police. It's still in me though. It's still in me. Still there. I remember I was in an office one time, and one of the women that I worked with, she asked me to proofread something for her. And she wrote, I would have done this, or I would have called you, but something happened, or whatever it was. I don't remember what it was, but her phrase was, I would have. And she wrote would, WOULD, which was fine. And then she put of, OF. But it's really would have. I would have. But she said I would have, which is um, it's the way she talked, it's the way she said it, but the word is would have. And I tried to explain that to her, and she said, but I say would have. And I'm like, but that's not right grammatically. And you wanted me to, to proof your letter. I didn't say, if you want to look like a fool on paper, go ahead and write would of. That's fine. Go ahead, do it. But that was kind of what I was thinking, because she was giving me really pushback about it. And I'm like, the word is would have. If she wanted to do would of, it would have been would apostrophe VE, would have. But no, she wanted to say would of. That's my grammar police coming out. But she asked me to proof it. I didn't just point it out willy-nilly, So anyway, that still stuck with me because I'm a grammar police and I remember these things, right? Yeah. Okay. And so it is also, and thank you for sharing that, Patty. Thank you for sharing that. It is National Pound Cake Day. Today is National Pound Cake Day. So I think we're going to have some pound cake around here, because, we always have pound cake in the freezer. When my mom makes pound cakes, she freezes them, and she wraps them really well, puts them in the freezer, and then, if we have unexpected company or whatever, then she can bring some out, and there you go. We've got pound cake. And today is definitely a pound cake kind of day. I think on my way out of here, I'm going to grab, I think, a half a pound cake. She will sometimes cut a pound cake in half, and then wrap it really, really, really well, and then freeze it so that we only need to bring out a half. Or if somebody comes and she wants to, give them some to take home, she can give them a half a pound cake or a whole pound cake, depending on what the need is. But guaranteed, if you come to my house and you ask, do you have any pound cake? Well, you may have to wait, a half hour for it to thaw out, but it tastes as good as the day it was baked. My mom's pound cake is amazing. Really amazing. So, and if you want to know the recipe, I do have the recipe on my other channel, my Cedarcroft channel. And if you go down below, the link is down below for the Cedarcroft channel, and just check out the recipes that I have. I did lots of recipes when we first moved here 2 years ago. I did lots of recipes, and the pound cake was one of them. The pound cake was one of them. So yeah, National Pound Cake Day. Yum. Oh, yes. Pound Cake Day is amazing, right? Yes. And then today is also National Hug a GI Day. So if you have a GI Joe or GI Jane in your household or in your family, today is the day to give them a hug and tell them thank you again for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. And, and thank the family too while you're at it, because the family of our GIs makes a lot of sacrifices too, with time, with worry, with moving and adapting and changing. And you know, all of that, all of that. Oh, oh yeah. See how this is just so mindless. It's just so easy to do. So easy to do. Ooh, Patty Barker, grilled peaches or pineapple with pound cake. Yum, yum. You know what we used to do? My mom used to make freezer jam, strawberry freezer jam. She just used the recipe on the Shore Gel package with fresh strawberries. And oh my goodness, you take that freezer jam and you take a slice of cake and just put a little bit of that on top of your pound cake. Oh, heaven. A little bit of whipped cream. Oh my goodness. Yay. Naomi says, I have a GI I can hug here with me. And I have a daughter and son who also served. That's amazing. Naomi, I know you are so proud of your family, of your husband, and of your children. So give Jim a hug. It's National GI Hug Day, Hug a GI Day. And so, yeah. And I know you were probably going to give him a hug today anyway. So you can make it official. And yeah. So I am having so much fun crocheting with you. Oh my Lanta. Look, I'm almost at the end of this row. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This is 9. If this holds out and like the other skein did, it's the same brand of this peach. And if it holds out the same, I'll get 20 rows on that. So I'm halfway through this. Yeah. Now my pink and my lavender are not full skeins, but that's okay. That is a-okay because this blanket is going to be quite long, quite long. So it'll be fine. This is a good couch blanket or recliner blanket. It's good. Yeah. So I'm liking this pattern. I think I will do one more like this. So I'm going to do one more like my, oh, that's right. It's in the other room. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 more with the Premier Puzzle yarn because that turned out really, really awesome. And it, not only did it turn out wonderful, but it was fast. It was fast. Well, it felt fast. I did it in between other things, right? So I'm not just sitting there just working on that. I've got other things that I'm working on at the same time. And so I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And you know what? That is helping me stay on track because always before, if I had something and I would get bored, I would just put it down and walk away and do, you know, something else. But now that I have my year of something new and I have all these different things on my list to do, it's helping me. It's helping me a lot because I just go from this project to this project. Plus, I'm keeping track of it. So it makes me want to complete my projects and fill it in and take a picture and check it off my list. Yeah, it's helping me. It's helping me. Do you have any tips or tricks that you use in order to stay on task with your projects? Or is it just something that you hit or miss work on, you know, whenever the fancy strikes? I'm just wondering. I'm at the end of that row. I will have ends to weave in at the end, but that's okay. I'm not doing a knot on them. Not at this time because I'm not doing a border. Yeah. Um, in my mind right now, I'm not doing a border because Krista said not to. Hey, Catherine, good morning to you. How are you? Um, oh, yay. Yay. You're getting ready for the gym, but you're listening. Did you see, Catherine, did you see my blanket so far? It's going to have 6 different colors on it. And you know what I thought? I thought, um, if I did, another one with some other colors, like I could do one that was in neutral colors, like neutral greens, browns, like that. I could do that. And then I could do I could do a really dark brown, or I could do a black for my dividers. I don't know how that would look. I think it would look good. I think it would, um, but I'm not sure. So this one, it is not only is it mindless, but it's so easy because you're just doing double crochets and you're not, um, you're not having to remember a pattern. You're just doing double crochets. Um, thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Yes. So, I couldn't go a day without doing a dad joke. So, did you hear about the king who was only 12 inches tall? I stole this from my cousin Lori this morning. I saw her post it on her Facebook page. Did you hear about the king who was only 12 inches tall? He was a terrible king, but he made a great ruler. Oh my goodness. He made a terrible king, but he was a terrible king, but he made a great ruler. That's funny. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Mm. You see why this is so fast? It's like double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, move on, double crochet. So yeah, I'll have this one done in no time. So I've been watching a series, a TV series that's I'm watching it on Prime, but it's on Acorn, which is a UK streaming channel, and it's called Madame Blanc, Blanc. So it's Mrs. White, but it's, of course, that's French, Madame Blanc, and it's supposedly, in a little French town with a French police officer and Madame Blanc, Mrs. White. shows up to town because her husband passed away, and then she finds out that he was murdered, and so she has to figure out who done it. And then there's all these twists and turns and everything, and then it has a little bit of romance, but not like soap opera romance. It's more like um, it's kind of like friend zone romance, if that makes any sense. So it's not like sappy. It's just fun. This show is super fun. Every episode has a different murder mystery in it, or sometimes it's not murder, sometimes it's just an attack with a mystery attached. She is an expert on historic items. So anything like jewelry or artifacts or pretty much anything. She knows a lot. And so anyway, and then like I said, there's a little bit of romance. She meets someone, and at first they're just strictly friend zone, and then there's a little bit of love there. And so it's just it's more like, what a normal romance. But then there's this one couple on there, and they're older, and they are so quirky, and they crack me up. They crack me up. And one thing that I absolutely love about English actors and actresses is that they keep their real face. They keep their real face, which is wonderful. Wonderful. I love it. I love it. Now, I don't know, maybe with the younger generation, maybe they're fixing their face to look like Barbie. But hey, Ginny, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. So glad to see you. Yes, make these for your market. Oh, Catherine, to start the first row, you have to follow the Secret Yarnery, and I keep forgetting the name of it. Hold on. Perfect Start Granny. You have to follow that. That is how I started it. It is brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. And you're going to want to follow that pattern. Krista with the Secret Yarnery, Perfect Start Granny Blanket. You are going to want to do that one. Yeah. Yeah. You are definitely going to want to follow that pattern for the start, because I have never seen a start like it, and I will never start a straight granny blanket any other way. So it's too hard for me. Oh, good. You have it. Follow it. It's amazing. Amazing. Once you get it, it's amazing. Yeah. So like the English actors, they keep their face. And so the actors on this show, like the couple that I was talking about, the older couple, they have real faces with real creases and real crags, and the man has real bags under his eyes, and he owns it. He is like, he's a great actor. They're both great actors. And and she has, little lines around her mouth. And now she plays, a vain, very rich woman. But, the actress herself, normal face. Like, if she has treatments, that's great, but she hasn't gone under the knife. You know what I mean? No Botox fillers. It's just normal aging. And I love it. I love it. Oh, and did y'all see Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey, the actor, how he must have had, he must have gone under the knife for his face. He changed. He doesn't even look like Jim Carrey anymore. He doesn't, they say he doesn't even sound like Jim Carrey anymore. So, did he get replaced? Are we going to go down the conspiracy theorist, route? Did the aliens come take him and they replaced him with a newer model? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? I'm just having fun, right? Okay. But yeah, did anybody see Jim Carrey? I don't know. I just hope he's doing well. Um, he did win a big award. I guess he stepped back from the public a little bit. So who knows? Who knows? He doesn't have his strong jawline anymore. So, did something happen? Did he have an illness? I don't know. Anyway, I just hope that he is physically well. Love, love, love this blanket. All right. Let's crochet away. So this year is my year of something new. And year of something new. And this is March and April group. And so my March and April, my focus for my something new is, I had it as I wanted to complete something knit. And I have. And so I have met that goal for March and April. And it's March 4th. And so I'm pretty pleased with that. When I finished these projects, like when I finished my last blanket, I was a little lost for a minute. I was like, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do? What kind of project am I going to start? And then I remembered Krista's this blanket. And I really haven't done a back and forth Granny Square stitch blanket. She's got a ton of them, right? She's got the Granny Ruth. She's got the Drunken Granny. She has the Sober Granny. I don't even know all the names of the grannies that she has, but I've never made one of her granny blankets. So this is my something new. My granny blanket is my something new. And yeah, and I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. And I'm sure that this yellow, once the other colors get on there, it will just, stand out just like it's supposed to, along with the other colors. When you only have two colors on there so far, like when I had the peach and the blue, it had that vibe, the peach blue vibe, right? And so adding the yellow just threw that off. But once I get the other colors on there, I know it's just going to be like color, 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 color. It's not going to feel like it needs to blend, because that's not what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to be blending. It's supposed to be color blocking. So, yeah. Let's see. Yay. Ginny's saying hi, Naomi. Aw, y'all are so nice to each other. So nice to each other. So, do you know why are snails slow? Why are snails so slow? Why are snails so slow? Because they're carrying a house on their back. Hey, if I was carrying a house on my back, I'd be slow too. Hey, I'm slow and I'm not even carrying a house on my back. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Crochet with me. Catherine is at the gym. All right, Miguel was driving. Ooh. Cooking with gas over here. I'm halfway through this row. And okay. Anything else? Let's see. Ah, they felt sluggish. They feel sluggish. Yep. Okay. Naomi says, I'm crocheting and making progress even at this early hour, so I'm glad. Well, good. Good. Oh, let me get rid of that. Good. I'm so glad. So, yeah, this is my year of something new. And I already feel so good about my makes. On the last day of April, I will share with you everything that I've made in March and April. Just like I shared everything I made for January and February in that one post. Yeah. Definitely. Let me see. I think that this is this row 10? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh, this is row 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Wow. I'm on row 11. So I'm on the downhill slide to being done with the yellow, which is awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad. All right. Well, my friends, this Whip Wednesday is just about over. I hope you've had fun crocheting with me or doing whatever you're doing while I crochet and chit chat. Don't forget to pick up your hook today if you have not been able to crochet at this time. If you're at the gym, if you're driving, if you are drinking your coffee and listening to me, don't forget to pick up your hook and get some work done. And, every stitch just brings you that much closer to the finish line. And that's where my goal is right now. I can't wait to finish this blanket because I can't wait to see the colors laid out. Yeah, can't wait. Hey, you know what? I just had a thought. What if I did one with all different shades of greens, and then one with all different shades of blues, and one with all different shades of pinks or purples or whatever? And what if I did that? Almost like an ombre, only in block style. That would be fun, don't you think? I think that'd be pretty too. That would be really pretty. So here's your purple blanket. Here's your pink blanket. Here's your yellow blanket. Here's your blue blanket, your green blanket. I don't want to make that many of them, but it would be really pretty, wouldn't it? Especially if you did like for Easter and you did little blankets, like little lap blankets with different, like an ombre effect of just some different shades of pinks or purples or blues. That'd be really, really cool, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. All right. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful Whip Wednesday and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you on Friday. Bye, everybody.